and then it's just how do you make that look? And I was genuinely probably about 18 months between knowing what I wanted to do and being able to do it. There was things going on in the background which I had to get straight and sorted. I had a house to sell with an ex, which was a challenge in its own right, and then had to secure the house that we were living in, had done for about 8 years as a family. We didn't want to move really. There was some challenges though, because it turned out that the mortgage on the place hadn't been paid properly on time, so we had a couple of months of arrears and everything else. So it was never going to be straightforward from the mortgage point of view. But again, I got in touch with a guy called Roger, who's another one of my go-to mortgage advisors, and he fixed things. He sort of got us into a place where we could get a mortgage with a high street lender.
Yeah.
I spoke to 6 or 7 other mortgage advisors, and all of them had mentioned Bluestone, 6.5%, 7%. You're thinking, well, we just can't do it.
That sounds all right now, that rate.
Don't just. So when Roger came into it, that was the first stepping stone sort of put into place. And I remember we exchanged on March the 17th, and I said to the missus, got up, literally woke up in bed, and I said, I'm going to send my notice in today. And within 5 minutes I'd sent my notice in, and within 5 minutes later I got an email back from the managing director saying, when can we meet? This was at like 7:10 in the morning. So I think they knew it was coming. But I was clear with my employer.
I think when you get that email, you know what what that one means.
I knew. I didn't. It wasn't my notice given in. I just said I needed to have a chat with him, but I'd not hidden anything from them. I'd said for a while I had an ambition to earn a certain amount of money.
Yeah.
And that just was never going to be possible in the employed environment.
Well, I think that's the thing. I mean, they've got 2 choices there, haven't they? Which is either try and create an opportunity for you to go and do that, which could be a partnership or equity.
Yeah. And if they'd done that, I might not be here.
I bet you wouldn't. No. I remember our conversations. I'm sure if they said here's an equity stake in the business, we're going to up your salary by 25%. We're going to, then all of a sudden, then it becomes too
good to walk away.
Yeah, from. A little bit too good. It's like bronze handcuffs, isn't it? It's not gold handcuffs, but it's bronze handcuffs.
The risk grows even further.
It's just enough, yeah.